Hi everybody, I'm back. This time it's the band at the bar or just the leg work for now if you don't have a band. Band will come in a bit. Right now we're going to focus on those quads and those feet. Probably one of your favorite parts in class. So grab onto a post, a chair, a stool, a bar counter, whatever you've got at home, and lift those heels as high as possible. Light touch on those hands, and we're going to drop down again, taking everything about 4/8 or so, getting as low as you can so those hips are in line with your knees. And again, I'll remind you as we go, those heels are as high as you can possibly get them. You want to work all those muscles and tendons in your feet, and obviously that will activate those quads even a little bit more. Get a little deeper into those hips if you can. I already did a set of these earlier, but we kind of messed up on the videoing. So now I have to repeat everything one more time. And again, you get fatigued, that's where you push that little bit harder. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, zip it all the way up. Inner thighs are connected, knees are connected. Lift yourself all the way up. It's as if your inner thighs are magnets pulling together. Let's go 4 more. Stay low and pulse. From here, you're going to open and close those knees. 8. Try to really focus on that outer part of your glute, pulling those knees back. And this is everybody's favorite part, I think. Slowing down the tempo, deeper. 8, lift. 7, 6, and I might only put you for time's sake through one more set, and then you can always do the wider stance later. 3, 2, and last one. But don't cheat yourself. Fight through it. Go a little bit more than you can do. Now we're going to go into that first position, slight angle out. You don't have to force those feet out too wide. Again, zipping those inner thighs together. 2, let's do just some basic releves. Working all of the muscles in your feet. Getting up again as high as you can over those insteps. And making sure you don't rock back onto those pinky toes. You want to distribute the weight evenly on all 10 toes. And again, this is so good for balance. So good, obviously, for our foot muscles, calves, and you should be feeling it all the way up to your glutes. Let's find that balance and just hold for 4, 3, 2, other arm. And if you'd like, you can take both arms up for 4, 3, 2, and then hold it. Core is engaged, hands back down on whatever surface you got, and pulse. Hips are slightly dropping back, but you don't want to do too much that the weight just goes back onto your pinky toes. Stay lifted through your chest. Collarbone is wide, shoulders are down. You're not grabbing onto that bar. My legs are getting a little tired, so maybe I am. And I'm sweating a lot. But it's a nice day out. Go for 8 more. Gotta keep it light, right? Let's go ahead and zip it all the way up again. Inner thighs, force them together. Squeeze. Squeeze. And then we stay down, we go slow, deeper, lift, deeper, lift. Oh, what the heck, we might just have to do that second position. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, you know I lie, so let's go 8 more little ones. Drop. 4, 3, and rest. We will go into a wide second position, so that's always heels slightly outside of hip distance. Again, you don't want to sway into that lower back. Tighten those abs. Hip bones draw slightly closer to that rib cage. No tension in the neck and shoulders. And rib cage is slightly knitted in. We'll releve and lower. Slow for these first few. You've got 4 more. You know, if I had the chance, I'd have that music a lot louder. But I want you to be able to have whatever music on at home that you want. So I have a little bit in the background, but you probably can't hear it. Little ones quicker. 7. We'll drop. In this position, you should be able to get lower. Your hips should be directly in the midline of your knees. So if you looked across from your left to right, your hips are directly in between both knees, not allowing those heels to drop. Let's go deeper. And in this position, there should be no reason for you to round forward. Everything should stay directly over those sit bones, and sit bones facing directly down to the ground. Zip it all the way up. Drop. Melt down a little deeper. And again, the muscles are doing the work to control the drop. You are not just letting yourself slam down into those legs. We'll stay down and we'll lift and lower for 8. Super slow. 7. Knees are being turned out because your glute muscles are pulling those knees back. Let's go 4 more. Lift those heels a little higher if they're not up there. And don't let yourself drop into those baby toes. Let's go 8 more little ones. I didn't get my workout done today. So here we are. 4, 3, 2, hold it. And rest. So if you haven't done bar with me in about a week, you should be feeling it. Let's grab that band. Wrap it around a stable surface. So if you do not have a post, take a door jamb or a door knob. Obviously make sure that door is closed, or something that's fastened to the ground. You'll find something. You're gonna place the hands on that bar, on that band, equal tension. And I cue this all the time. There is no point in having that band slap forward every time. So make sure you're pulling back with tension and keeping resistance on that upper back, shoulders, rear delts, lats, and triceps. We're gonna add some leg lifts, so that right away you're gonna have to challenge that balance a little bit. Exhale as you lift, lower. Try now even more. The work is coming from the back side of your body. You have to really control and pull those abs in so you're not putting pressure on that lower back. Let's switch legs. Keeping tension on that band. I know I'm not going fast, but what I want is you to maintain that tension on that band at all times. Now we'll go ahead and speed it up. Tilt forward just a little more, lift. Keep that leg off the floor. It'll give you a little bit more challenge into those obliques to balance yourself out. If your triceps are getting too fatigued, try to transfer the weight more into the back of the shoulders and lats, or move closer to the wall to lighten up the tension on that band. Make sure you're breathing. I'm talking way too much, so I don't know if I'm breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest a second, shake it out. We're gonna do that exact same thing. We're gonna be leaning forward from your waist. So you're gonna push those sit bones to the back wall. Drop your head, make sure your head is in line from your spine. So I'm gonna turn sideways for a second so you can see a little bit more of the break in my body. And then you're gonna go ahead and pull those arms up behind you, lifting and lifting. A little bit more lats, still a ton of triceps, a lot of rear delts, a little more glute and hamstring as we lift our leg, and a little more balance. So you're gonna lift and lower. Trying to get that leg, if it doesn't go as high as mine does, that's fine, but those abs are engaged, glutes are firing, obliques, and everything's coming into play for your balance. And we will switch legs. We're gonna do a little bit more advanced version of this when we go back into some center work later. That might not be today, but you have something to look forward to. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Let's stop there for a minute, and I'll get back to you.